The number one reason people fail at fat loss has nothing to do with willpower. It has nothing to do with the right diet plan or the perfect workout program. The real problem is simpler than that. And once I show it to you, you won't be able to unsee it. If your fat loss involves more than 3 things, you're overcomplicating it. And for us busy moms and dads, overcomplicating it will end your progress before it even starts. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the only 3 things that actually matter for fat loss. No gimmicks, no extreme diets, no 2-hour gym sessions, just what works. The fitness industry has a problem, and it's not that the advice is wrong, it's just unsustainable. Open any fitness app, walk into any gym, you'll hear the same thing. Train harder, do more cardio, cut your calories right down. Meal prep every single day, and that advice works for about 2 weeks. And here's the thing, it doesn't fail because you lack willpower. It fails because the plan was never built for real life. Think about your week for a second. You've got work, you've got kids, you've got school runs, football practice, dinner to cook, you've got bath time, brush teeth, bedtime, story time. Then you've probably got ironing to do once the kids are in bed, and then you've got to clean up the kitchen after you've cooked supper. Get the lunches ready for the next day. Where exactly does a 6-day gym program fit into all of that? It doesn't. Which is why I want to show you what actually works. Not just for the next month, but for long term. So we're going to cover 3 things. The first one is training. Now I know what you're thinking. Kyle, I already know I need to exercise. And you're right. You do. We all do. But here's where most of us go wrong. It's not that you're not training enough. It's that you're training too much. Here's what you need to focus on. Weight training or resistance training or lifting weights. Picking something heavy up and putting it down. Not an hour on the treadmill, not an hour on the Stairmaster. It's not going to do it. Not back-to-back HIIT classes either. Lifting weights. And why do I say this? Because lifting weights allows you to build muscle while losing fat underneath it. Without building muscle, if you were to just lose weight, you would just be a smaller, looser version of yourself. And I'm quite sure you don't want that. You'd like to look good and feel good. And here's the thing, you don't need to live in the gym. 3 days a week is enough. And I'll say that again. 3 days a week, lifting weights is enough. When you're in the gym, keep it simple. Focus on the big compound movements. Squats, bench press, rows, overhead press, and deadlift if you want to. And the goal here is simple. Try to get a little bit stronger every time you go to the gym. Don't switch programs every month. Don't chase the latest viral workout trend. Just show up 3 times a week, lift a little bit more than you did the week before, or add an extra rep. And the thing that most people completely forget, your body doesn't change in the gym. It changes when it's recovering. Things like sleep, rest days, eating enough food. The gym is the trigger. Recovery is where the results actually happen. So 3 days a week, big compound movements, get stronger over time. That's pillar number 1. Pillar number 2, nutrition. Now this is the hardest part and where most people get it wrong. And I'll be honest with you, I used to get this wrong too. Nutrition is the single biggest driver of how lean you are. You could have the perfect workout program, training 3 days a week, doing everything consistently in the gym. But if your nutrition is not right, you will not lose fat. It's just how the body works. But before you panic, it doesn't have to be complicated. I promise you. There are 2 things that you need to start tracking. Not 14, just 2. Number 1, protein. And number 2, calories. Let's start with protein. So I'll use myself as an example. I'm 95 kilograms at the moment. The target is 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight, or 2 grams per kilogram. So for me, that's roughly between 190 to 200 grams of protein I need every day to maintain my muscle. Now that does sound like a lot for some people, but when you hit that number from whole foods, chicken, steak, fish, eggs, turkey, pork, something interesting happens. Suddenly you don't feel as hungry as often. You feel fuller for longer, and you maintain your muscle while you're losing fat. And your body has everything it needs to fully recover between gym sessions. Here's the thing about protein. Most people are nowhere near the amount they should be eating. They think they're eating enough. But when you start to actually track it, most people's eyes are opened as to exactly how much they're eating and how much they were usually, most of the time, under eating protein. The second thing to track is calories. Now, here's the truth that nobody really wants to hear, but I'm going to say it anyway. You have to track your calories. Not forever, not obsessively, but at least long enough to understand what you're actually eating. Food today is engineered to taste incredible. It is very easy to overeat without even realizing it. A healthy smoothie from the shop could be in excess of 600 calories. A handful of nuts here, a couple of biscuits there, it all adds up. But here's the good news. You don't need to be in an extreme calorie deficit. In fact, cutting too fast is another common mistake. I'm going to link a video above that I did recently about the fastest possible way to lose weight, and I go into the calorie deficit and what you should actually do to lose weight. Cover 15 of the most commonly asked questions around weight loss. Go check it out. And while we're talking about tracking your calories, there's an app that I absolutely must recommend you use, and it's called Chronometer. I personally use Chronometer, have been using it for years. Not only does it track your calories, but it breaks down micronutrients, so you actually know what your diet is doing for you. If you're serious about nutrition, you have to use Chronometer. You can sign up using my link, which is down below. It's completely free, no free trial, no credit card needed to sign up. But if you do want deeper insights, reports, you can upgrade to gold at any time. And let me tell you, it is fantastic. And when you upgrade to gold, you do get 30 days to trial it out. It unlocks things like advanced reporting, and there's a feature called Ask the Oracle, where it will help you find foods for certain nutrients that you may be lacking that you can include into your everyday meals. I use it, my wife uses it, my eldest son uses it. It's fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. Back to the video. Cutting too fast is another common mistake. It leads to muscle loss, energy crashes, and quitting. A small controlled deficit is more than enough. Slow and steady wins every time. If you're finding this useful, a quick like on the video will tell YouTube to send it out to more people and will help somebody like me reach more people who need to hear this. Right, back to the video. Alright, the third pillar is your daily activity. And this one surprises a lot of people. Walking. I know you were probably hoping for something more exciting, but hear me out. Most fat loss plans include ramping up the cardio. Running, cycling, HIIT classes. And look, those things aren't bad, but for someone with a busy family life, intense cardio just drains your energy, spikes your hunger, and makes staying consistent almost impossible. Walking is completely different. It burns meaningful calories, doesn't crush your recovery, and you don't feel starving afterwards. Clears your head, you go outside, spend time with the kids, spend time with the husband or the wife, and for busy parents, you can make it fit into your life. The school run, a walk at lunch, or even after supper. And the target that you need to hit is usually between 8,000 and 10,000 steps. Now, if you haven't been walking, set a realistic target for yourself, whether that's 1,000 steps, 2,000 steps, 3,000 steps. And every 2 weeks, increase it until you're at that point where you're hitting 8,000 to 10,000 steps. However, do what you can do. Get yourself a step tracker, whether that's a smartwatch or on your phone. Check where you're currently at and build from there. And once you start to track your steps, you may see that you're only hitting 3,000 to 4,000 steps. And doubling that to 8,000 has a significant impact on you. That extra movement over a week adds up to thousands of extra calories burned. And you've been outside, you've got fresh air, got a bit of sun, you spend time with the kids. All of those other things add benefit as well. And you didn't need to add in an extra workout. Here's the framework. Let's pull it all together because I want you to leave this video with something you can actually use. 3 things. That's all it is. First thing, lifting weights. 3 times a week, big compound movements, focus on getting stronger and focus on recovery. Second thing, nutrition. Hit your protein target first, 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Track your calories, stay in a small controlled deficit. I'm going to put a link up here as well to something called a diet break, which I encourage you to do instead of staying on a calorie deficit for an extended period of time. And I explain what a diet break is in that video. Go check it out. And third, daily activity. 8 to 10,000 steps, or work your way up to hitting that every single day. Even on the weekends. That's the plan. That's the whole plan. No 6-day jump splits, no hours on the treadmill or on the Stairmaster, no cutting out entire food groups. 3 simple, relatable steps you can sustain for the rest of your life. But here's the thing, simple doesn't mean easy, it means clear. And when you know exactly what to do, you stop spinning your wheels and you start to make real progress. I hope this video was useful and you got something out of it. If it was, please leave a like and a comment. I do read every single one. And if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a really good day and I'll see you in the next one.